Coming up on the Fox 13 quickcast, flames came close to people's homes in Utah County this evening, how firefighters were able to stop it. See how people in Bountiful are bracing for potential flooding after last week's gun range fire. And new video is out of a deadly officer-involved shooting in West Valley City. What we're learning tonight.
This is a Fox 13 quickcast.
4 homes were evacuated in Linden today after a fire broke out near Dry Canyon. Crews say the flames started right behind a home that's under construction. Orem Fire says the wind was in their favor and that a helicopter played a big role in the firefight.
One actually was helping us drop water, and then we had residents nearby flying drones. So the second helicopter canceled. Drones are a big issue for us. We can't get that air support. We're going to start losing houses.
The fire was completely contained at about 7 tonight. No one was hurt. 2 children are in critical condition after a crash in South Jordan this afternoon. Authorities say 29-year-old Clearfield woman rolled her SUV on 1200 West Jordan Parkway. The kids ages 8 and 9 were thrown from the vehicle. Officers say the woman will likely be charged with DUI. West Valley City Police have released the body camera video of a deadly officer-involved shooting 2 weeks ago inside City Hall. 31-year-old Michael Chad Breinholt was being processed for DUI when he reached for an officer's gun. Another officer shot and killed Breinholt right there. That officer is on paid leave. Salt Lake City Police are investigating. Bountiful officials say the burn scar left behind by last week's gun range fire could now turn into a flash flood area. They're helping homeowners brace themselves by setting up stations with sandbags and shovels. While some homeowners say they've purchased flood insurance, officials say people need to be proactive.
All the homes that are bordering the burn scar where there's anticipated potential flooding in the event of heavy rain.
I think we need to also coordinate this with our neighbors so that we're all diverting it together, not diverting water into each other's houses.
The city will keep 2 sandbag stations at Twin Hollow Park and near the Lions gun range open for the next several weeks. Kristen.
Well, tomorrow will be a dry day and it will be a little warmer, but still not too bad. We'll start off in the 60s tomorrow morning, 40s for the Wasatch back and 70s down south. For the afternoon, lots of sunshine, middle to upper 80s for the Wasatch Front, high 70s for the Park City area, and triple-digit heat down in southern Utah. By Sunday, though, another storm moves into northern Utah, bringing scattered showers and storms first thing in the morning and a second round for the afternoon. But look at the highs. We're back to the 70s to the north, low to mid-90s down in southern Utah.
Thank you, Kristen. Former Utah Attorney General John Swallow has settled with the state over his prosecution. The state will pay him $1.5 million for his legal bills after he was acquitted of corruption charges. The Utah legislature is expected to approve the settlement in a special session later this month. The second homeless resource center is open in Salt Lake City, this one for men and women. The Gail Miller Resource Center is meant to be temporary and holds about 200 beds. It's one of 3 centers meant to replace the Road Home Shelter in downtown Salt Lake City.
Well, it's a new beginning because these resource centers will be very different than the way homeless have been handled in the past.
Services will be provided to guests to transition them into more permanent housing. Some veterans and vintage military car collectors stopped in Dugway, Utah today. The convoy is retracing the steps of the transcontinental military convoy who made the trip from Washington, D.C. to California 100 years ago. They're set to finish their trip next week. Cottonwood High School is now home to Utah's Teacher of the Year. English teacher Lauren Merkley won a $10,000 prize. Now she'll compete for a national title and meet with President Trump in Washington, D.C. After 10 years, the Provo Rooftop Concert Series is calling it quits. 4 Provo residents who wanted to get more people downtown started it all. The bands Moth and the Flame, I Don't Know, But They Found Me, and Backseat Lovers all performed today. Finally, tonight, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is holding a celebration in honor of President Russell M. Nelson's 95th birthday, going on right now. Some of the special guests include Donny Osmond, Jenny Oaks Baker, and the Tabernacle Choir and Orchestra at Temple Square. Even though the celebration is tonight, President Nelson's birthday is actually on Monday. That's the Fox 13 quickcast, the day's top stories in just 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Modern Family starts now.